perfect way to wrap up Super Saturday on TSN, a Battle of Alberta rematch, locked and loaded at Commonwealth Stadium. Edmonton was held out of the end zone at McMahon on Monday, 28-7 the final. Once again, Calgary's defense, the star of the show. The Stampeders have been absolutely rolling over the last month. They've got a bye week looming, but today it's a rematch in the Battle of Alberta, and we are underway in Edmonton. This will be taken just inside the 10. Brought back on the far side, and a great return from Choquettes. But it didn't matter because their defense lights out. Adams away quickly, finds Brooks, and it'll be a first down to start for this Calgary offense. Three options out to the left for VA, looks to his right, pump fake. Now he lays one out there. Incomplete, but a flag on the play. Second and long for Adams. Flushed out of the pocket on the run to his right, looks to the end zone. Did they get it? Yes! Touchdown Calgary! Phil Potts, second of the year, and the Stampeders drive the field and strike first.
Upon review by the replay center, it was an incomplete pass.
Wow.
It will be second down, 10 yards to go from the 20-yard line.
Just under 77% on the year, and that one is up and through at McMahon. Starts looking to throw here, and he's got a first down. Fajardo again, wide open again, and it's Hilaire again inside the 40, first down. Edmonton comes into this game with the exact same numbers, 20 of 26 as Paredes on the other side of the ball. That one is up, and he sneaks it inside for three. Some tense moments. VA looking for 8 more. Edmonton sends 3. Adams sends a ball down the field, drops it in there for Brooks. Metier trying to stop him, and he'll yank him out of bounds. But a big strike back into the hands of Brooks. His third of the ball game already, and this one bangs for 55. Second trip to the red zone today for Calgary. This time they'll give it to Mills. Gets a block, takes it down to the 5. And he will be denied the end zone, but a great burst. Vaughn will look to finish it again, pushing it ahead, and he's in. No doubt this time, touchdown Calgary. Quincy Vaughn's got his third of the year, and the visitors go on top.
Tonight to see if they do the same thing with Fajardo with Hicks.
Jake Julian, who returned to the team last week, a towering kick that bounces at the 2, and then all the way into the back corner of the end zone, a 77-yard kick. And no Niles Morgan, and that's the third consecutive 2-and-out here for the Stampeders offense.
No Nick Anderson, no Robbie Smith added to that list.
This is a towering punt. That was way up there, 53 yards. Return, not happening. All right, Fajardo 6 of 8, 75%, just 54 yards though. Not much on the ground so far. They'll try to go to Rankin here. And Rankin breaks a couple of tackles. And look at this, the race is on. Rankin in midfield. Can he get there to the 40, the 30, the 20? See you later. Rankin, touchdown Edmonton. What a run. 90 yards to the house for Rankin.
Now they don't create the turnovers, and that's what their captain and Royce Metier talked to us about this week.
Leak takes it at the 50. Spun off one tackle, but is wrapped up right away for 6 yards. So disciplined thus far. Back to Rankin again. And a pretty decent pickup on first down as he takes second and 4 for Fajardo. Gets it away. Another completion back to Julian Grant from the Calgary 31. Back to Rankin, a spin move, breaks the tackle, down to the 5, he's done it again! Are you kidding me? Unstoppable Justin Rankin, touchdown Edmonton! Second and 8 for Adams. Get up, Bill! Finds Brooks again, Brooks makes a man miss, stays on his feet and takes it out beyond the 50. Adams Bouncing around the pocket. Gonna take off. Can they track him down? No. First down inside the 35. Did miss an extra point tonight. That one up. And he sneaks it inside the uprights. And we've got a 6-point game. Fajardo fakes the handoff, runs to his right. And he's gone in that area of the field quite a bit. 2nd and 3. Rankin's got it, and he's got room again. Takes it down inside the 40 before he's tracked down by Tights. 47-yard attempt for Blanchard. Right down the middle. Julian to hold. That kick is up, and it is good. Edmonton sends 4. Has time down the field, and look who it is, of course. It's Brooks. Adams. Far side, open, Barnes, and he's taken out of bounds by Cordell Jackson. But Calgary starting to cook a little bit offensively. Vernon Adams has something up his sleeve here. He'll try to set up a screen to Mills. Mills has a little bit of space. He's got something inside the 20, down inside the 15. What a play call, and what execution from Mills. Mills stands to the right of his quarterback. Out into the flat to Brooks. Can he find a path? Nice move. And he's down inside the 5. 10th play of the drive will be a short yard push ahead from Vaughn. Looking for a yard. He's got a yard. Looking for the end zone. He's got that too. Touchdown Calgary. Quincy Vaughn does it again. Rankin back in the game at running back. After Leak got involved last possession, Rankin, nice jump cut, opens up some room for himself, still going.
Tough to defend.
Rankin now with the biggest rushing total in a game this year in the Canadian Football League, and he's going to add to it here. Got a block, takes it down to the 40. Rumble, young man, rumble. Fajardo looks towards Rankin. Now he's going to run to his right. Has some room. He'll get a first down and a little bit more inside the 20 before he gives himself up. Fajardo with pressure coming. Gets it away. End zone shot. Looking to the corner. Julian Grant's got it. Touchdown Edmonton. And they answer right back. Fajardo to Julian Grant. Edmonton will bring a little bit of heat on Vernon Adams. Gets it away, and he finds a man out at the 45. 16 and a first down for Adams. Has time here. Lays one out, looking for Jones, and the former Elk pulls it in. And Calgary looking to respond with a drive of their own. From 49, just inside the right hash. And that one not even close. Brought out by Leak, and he's looking for a little bit of room. Javon Leak breaks a tackle, and now they'll try to track him down. Midfield to the 40, and finally they'll push him out of bounds as the crowd erupts at Commonwealth. 2nd and 12 for Fajardo. Drops it over there to Giddens, trying to reach ahead. We just saw Paredes miss at the other end. This one from 32 for Blanchard for a little bit of breathing room. And he makes no mistake. A missed field goal from Paredes, returned into field goal range at the other end. And now a sack for Edmonton. Taylor's got his 4th of the year as he gets to Vernon Adams. Calgary has not lost against the West this year. Edmonton has him on the ropes. Adams on the run, and he's in trouble again. Wow. Can you believe this? Combo's got his 2nd of the night. So 3rd and 6 from the Edmonton 29. Julian called into duty. Hangs it up there. Brooks takes it just outside the 20. Forced back. Gonna try to reverse it on the other side. Spins away and is wrapped up by Kenneth Logan Jr. into the game. Down by 12. And a quick one.
Let's keep him healthy.
Walker, 3rd straight completion for him. Goes back to Rhymes.
In the West.
Walker feels some pressure, throws down the field, intercepted, taken away by Jalen Garnes. His first in the Canadian Football League will be the final dagger in a Labor Day rematch upset for Edmonton. And Edmonton comes away with a 31-19 victory. And as you said, a real boost for this team moving forward. They'll head out to Toronto and Hamilton, road games in the next 2 weeks.